Well, welcome to the first ever press conference in the new building. This is pretty cool. You know, the seats are the same, but the building is different. And what a great day it's been, man! Just been an unbelievable day in so many ways. Just a lot of emotions today, all across the board, from just excitement about the new class. Excitement and joy about the new building, excitement about my son, sadness about my friend, and just been quite a day. It really has. But so good to see so many people today, and most importantly, to have a great group of young men that signed up to come be a part of our program. As I said this morning, it's always exciting. When young people choose to come be a part of our program. First of all, we got better because we had a great group leave, and we got some very talented guys that came in here to kind of fill some voids and to continue to move forward. But I just love it when these guys, choose to be a part of our program because we lay it out for them. We don't sugarcoat anything. We're very open and transparent in how we recruit and talk about our program. And so it scares a lot of guys off, I really believe, but that's a good thing. And, but it's exciting because there's a lot of really, really talented football players that really want to be a part of the way we do things here. And that never gets old for me. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the players, their parents for buying in and believing in who we are and how we do things here at Clemson. This is a small class. It's the smallest class that we've had since '09, my first class. But another excellent group of quality young men. I think it's our 7th top 15 class in a row. We've become very, very consistent in how we recruit and really how we do everything, whether it's academically, how we compete on the field, how we respond to certain things. And I don't have any doubt that this will be another excellent group that'll join the fold. The thing for me is, as I'm always evaluating our program and our personnel, this is the 3rd year in a row that the winningest senior class in school history has left the building, 3 years in a row. So we've had a lot of really talented, and it's just kind of the next group's got that challenge. They just kind of one-up them. And so we've had a lot of really good players that have walked out the door. And, so it's critical that we bring in the right folks in the front door when you got the other group leaving. And that's what we've done. We've got a very specific way that we recruit, and we don't really compromise. We don't make a lot of mistakes. We're certainly not perfect, but we work really, really hard in evaluating these guys, and because we really want championship people and players. That's really how it starts for us, and we stay disciplined to that and how we go about our business. And I really think we've done that with this group. We had 4 mid-years and then 10 signees today, 14 guys. And, again, small class, but most of them have been committed since the summer. We met all of our critical needs. That's the other thing. We don't just fly by the seat of our pants and just go recruit guys. We stick to our plan, and we focus on the needs that we have, and then we move on. We're loyal to the guys that are here, and we believe in developing the players that are already here on the roster. We met our needs. I don't have any doubt with this group. Plus, we always work really hard to bring in a few walk-on guys that we think fit our culture and fit the program. We've got 2 or 3 this year. And really only one that I can talk about per the rules, and that's my son, Will. So, really special day for me to have Will choose to be a part of our program. Really special. I had a chance to go over to Daniel and celebrate that for him. Will grew up here. He's going to preschool, kindergarten, elementary, middle, and high school. And, he's grown up a Tiger. And this has been his dream. He had, 3 or 4 or 5 opportunities to go other places. And to me, as his father, I'm really proud of him in how he kind of handled himself in high school and how he's handled all the other stuff. But as the coach, I'm even more proud because if there's anybody that knows any wart that we may have in the program and knows the people inside and out, it's my son. And for him to choose to, want to stay here and be a part of that, I think that's the best compliment that I can give the people in this building. So I'm very thankful, and that's one of the reasons I want to have a great culture here, because I want my own son to want to be a part of that. So it's exciting to have him come join us, and he's a good little wide out, and I don't have any doubt he'll carve out a niche for himself there, and it has a chance to help us right away as a holder. He's held for 5 years, and with our first 2 guys, Seth and Teasdall, moving on, there's a void there. So just excited to have him join the fold, and look forward to getting started with him. Very young team this year. That was something that, I guess, a lot of people didn't really pay much attention to because we had some really headline-type talent in Deshaun and Mike and some guys like that, but really young team. And that's why we could only sign 14 guys. And next year's class is probably going to be the same or smaller. So you're talking about 2 years in a row. I mean, right now we have 10 scholarships for next year. That's what we got. 9 guys, and we have 1 guy that moved on, and we got 9 seniors on scholarship. So, that's what we got. And now you anticipate there might be a few juniors that maybe come out next year, so maybe that number grows a little bit, but I don't anticipate it being much bigger than where we are this year, and again, maybe less. But so the bad news is that we've a couple small classes in a row coming up. The good news is we got a lot of champions on this team. We got a lot of guys that have been a part of a lot of winning that are right here in this program. We were a freshman sophomore football team this year. Next year we will be a sophomore junior team. So our next big class where we'll be able to sign a full group will be in 2019. So just weird how it all works out, but really excited about this group. Again, I think this group keeps us moving forward and helps us to continue to have that competitive depth that we like. The 4 mid-years in the spring is huge for us. We've had kind of different. We've had 1 year we had a bunch, and then we've had 1, and we've had 4 or whatever, different numbers. But we got 4 really good mid-years that we're excited about: a quarterback, 2 backers, and an offensive lineman. I think it's great to have them on campus and get a head start with them, especially with a small class. And then the rest of the guys will be joining us this summer. Breakdown for this year's group: we've got 8 guys on offense, 3 offensive linemen, 2 quarterbacks, 2 receivers, and 1 running back. And then over on the defensive side, we split it up, 2, 2, and 2. 6 guys, 2 DNs, 2 linebackers, 2 DBs, both of them corners. Really excited about the breakdown of the class. And I think the other thing to point out is it's a small class, but the biggest thing with our program that has changed over the last 5 or 6 years is just the reach of our brand. People, they know Clemson, and young players, they want to come and check it out. They want to come see Clemson. And the thing we've always known is when people come visit Clemson, usually they're going to like it. So it's really, really good to have the reach that we have. We signed kids from 10 different states. And a couple states that were a little different. We go back and got one from Ohio. We hadn't had one since Cole. I got my first recruit from Louisiana. I think the first ever recruit from Indiana. A couple from Tennessee and one from New Jersey. So really excited about the brand and how the reach has really grown for us. And speaking of that, we've got one of the best running backs in the country. And, really didn't know him until 10 days ago. And this is a young man that had offers all over the country and could have gone anywhere, really. And he ended up coming to Clemson. And I just think that really speaks highly of the strength of the Paul. I'm really happy to have Travis joining us as well. But tremendous effort by everyone. There's always a lot of work that goes into putting a class together.
The class that you signed?
I don't know. You know, it's really hard to say. I think that it's just quality. That's all I can tell you. And the biggest thing, too, that really a lot of times, you know, we really don't talk about as much is what kind of program they're coming from, how they were coached, the culture that they're bringing in with them, because that's all. They don't know what they only know what they know, and then the parents, the families. And I mean, it's just this group from top to bottom, just absolutely incredible families that are coming in.